You're clapping. You're clapping. Are you excited? You're making a video. Hey everybody, it's Katie and August. August is just over 8 months old, as you can tell from the title. This is his third update since he was born. Second child. Sorry. I did one at 2 weeks, I think, and 3 months or something like that, and of course I have intended to do many more, but letting that one go. If you're interested in infant development and you're new to my channel, I actually did a monthly update every year of my daughter's life for her first 2 years. So I'm going to link below to like the playlist, you know, that has every update for her. And also I'll link to Alice's 8-month update because she was in a very different place in a lot of ways than August is at this age. I can't believe this guy is already 3/4 of the way to being a year old. He is just a jolly little guy. He is super affectionate. He's a total snuggler. He's really friendly with strangers. He's always flashing smiles and stuff. He is just a really happy kid. He does express some strong opinions about things. He gets a little bit impatient. He's at a point where if you try to take away something he's not supposed to have, or, you know, Alice takes away something that he's playing with to take a turn or whatever, he protests very loudly. He definitely makes his wishes known when he wants like more food or whatever, your attention. So it'll be interesting to see with time if he has this kind of like a lasting sort of emotional intensity like Alice does. So Mr. August, still no nicknames, that's kind of the way we wanted. He is not Augie or Gus or AJ or anything like that, just August. Whoa! I actually have no idea how much he weighs. It's been a little while since we're at the pediatrician. If I had to guess, I'd say he's probably around 17 pounds, and he's probably a little bit taller or longer than average. His eyes are deep blue. They are more saturated than Alice's are. I can't remember if hers have just kind of gotten lighter with age, or if, you know, his are just a different hue. He's got light brown, little fuzzy hair. He has 2 teeth on the, you know, center bottom. Alice at this age had 6, so I've been pretty surprised that he only has 2 teeth so far. So I know everybody thinks that he looks exactly like Alice. To me, the kids look really, really different. August has mostly Mike's features. He really looks like a small Mike to me. They make the same kind of expressions. When Mike was holding him, their face shape and just like they have the same nose. To me, it's very, very, very much that Alice is a mini me and August is a mini Mike. So I have like 4 categories of things to talk about: eat, sleep, move, and play. So I'm just going to move through those. Starting with eating, he is still breastfeeding. During the day, it's about every 3 hours, and you know, less often during the night, but he does wake up to nurse in the night. I'm still having some low supply issues, but we're hanging on. We're doing it. We are doing baby-led solids or baby-led weaning, like I made a separate video about. I will also link to that if I remember. August is a little foodie. He has an insatiable appetite. He loves food. Honestly, there hasn't been one food that we've given him that he hasn't liked and hasn't eaten. His favorite things are probably bananas, yams. Oddly enough, he loves fish. He loves beets, like roasted beets. He hasn't really had any processed food except for those little puffs, which I give him occasionally, like those little rice things that look like Cheerios. And his pincher grasp is already really, really good. He's able to pick those things up with like 1 or 2 fingers and his thumb really easily. He also in this past month has just started using a sippy cup and does really well with it. It's just a really simple one that has 2 handles, like 1 on each side, and he uses both hands to kind of steady it and will sip water. Sometimes I put probiotic powder in the water, and that's very, very minimal. If I had the breast milk supply, if I had like the freezer stash, I would give him milk in a cup, but since I don't, I just give him water on super hot days when we're outside a lot, and I feel like he could use a little bit extra hydration. I know it's not necessary, and a lot of people feel like it's not a good thing to do before 1. I just feel like under the conditions, it's okay for him in such a small amount. This is going to be a little bit TMI, but something weird about August is that his poop does not smell bad. Even with like all the solid food that he's eating and stuff, yeah, it's sort of a joke with me and Mike when we're like, is he a perfect baby or what? I mean, his poop doesn't even smell. There's another way to say that's sort of a joke between us. But seriously, he is like pretty close to perfect. The one exception to that, it might be his sleep. He is still having some sleep issues at night. He is a really good napper during the day, which is a new thing for me. He generally will take a nap around 9:30 in the morning for maybe like 45 minutes or so, and then he'll take a longer nap of about an hour and a half, give or take around maybe 1 o'clock. Some days he'll want another little cat nap just around 4 o'clock in the evening, but that's when Alice is sort of at her like peak energy level and peak everything, so that doesn't always happen. We have a nice little bedtime routine with August, and he is in bed by 8:30, just still sleeping in the crib in our room. He will either wake up around 10:30, 11 o'clock, or I will do a dream feed if I happen to be going to bed at that time. And then he generally will get up at least once more in the night, usually around 3 a.m., but it varies. Then he's up for the day at about 7 in the morning. He has had 1 6-hour stretch of sleep so far. That was just a total fluke. But let me tell you, it felt good. I am looking forward to him kind of working out the kinks and improving a little bit on his sleep habits in the coming months. As you can see, he is baby on the move. He is totally in a like danger mouse phase where, you know, immediately he'll like scan a room and find the one thing you don't want him to play with or go towards, and like he's off, and you know, you blink and he's there. He is doing lots of crawling. It's not like super smooth, coordinated, you know, classic kind of crawling, but he gets where he wants to go. He's a little bit kind of like still, what's the word, like jerky about it or something. Oh my gosh. He likes to pull up on things. He'll pull up in the crib, or he'll pull up on other types of furniture or on people, but he's not real strong with standing, so I'm kind of working on that with him. It seems like he wants to do it, but he just doesn't have like the kind of core strength. One of my favorite things is that when he gets really excited, he will like flap his arms and legs and squawk, and it's just like you can see with his whole body how happy he is. He gets really excited when you put him in the car seat, and then he realizes, like, you go to pick up the car seat and he realizes that he's coming with you, or he really likes being in the baby carrier, and as soon as I start putting that on, he just flips out because he can't wait to get in it. Mr. Snuggler, huh? Play-wise, he loves dancing. That's one of his favorite activities. I will dance with him in the carrier, or I'll just, you know, hold him and dance, but he just loves music, loves the movement. He'll just laugh and laugh. One of our little games is when I do diaper changes. You see I just do them on the top of our bed, like a queen bed. And as soon as I have the diaper off and him wiped and clean, I will let him like roll over and, you know, crawl away really fast, and he just, again, he just laughs and laughs and laughs and tries to like run away before I can grab him. He moves so fast, it's just adorable. Favorite things to play with, really basic stuff, guys, like balls, blocks. He likes books, you know, black and white or really colorful kind of bold images. He's got this little toy train that he likes to take the pieces off of and chew on them, as you can see, but also move the train around. He definitely is still in the phase of putting everything in his mouth, and by this age Alice was a little bit beyond that. But he likes playing peekaboo. He will actually cover himself up, and then when you ask for, you know, where's August, he'll put the blanket or whatever down. He likes splashing in water. One little fear he has is he does not like being tossed up in the air, you know, like classic kind of baby like this and then tossing over your head. Alice loved it. He finds it really scary. Oh no! Alice and August are just absolutely each other's best friends. Our whole days are just spent with just the two of them playing together. They're just constant companions, and both of them get so excited. You know, when one walks into the room, everything stops for the other person, and they just like, it's like this little like dramatic like reunion every time. And when Alice wakes up, she immediately is looking for August and is like grabbing him and hugging him, and you know, same with him. Like as soon as she comes into the room, he just drops everything and wants her to come right over. How can you not love that relationship? So I mentioned a couple areas where he was kind of in a different place than Alice was at this age. It's totally natural to compare your kids. I just love where he is and who he is so far, and I just can't wait to see that develop more. Ah, gravity. This tiny little guy just brings so much joy to our family. We can't imagine life without him. Hopefully we'll see a little bit more of him going forward. August, you want to say bye-bye? You want to walk up here and say bye-bye? Walk, walk, walk. Walk, walk, walk. You gotta smile. You gotta smile for the people. You gotta smile for the people.